3 years ago, I opened my own little art gallery with no art or business experience, making little to no sales. But today, I've sold hundreds of orders around the world and even started illustrating my own children's book. So you might be wondering, how did you make this happen? Hey everyone, my name's Chantal. I'm a watercolor artist and illustrator, and I also run my small business. And today I wanted to take you guys behind the scenes. If you yourself run a small business and you feel like you're putting in so much work and you're not getting anywhere, you're not growing your business, you're not making more sales, and you feel like no one is watching, I feel your pain. I have been there myself. So today, while I am packing all my shop orders from my latest update, I'm going to be going through 4 chapters that include customizable, actionable steps that you can implement to grow your small business as soon as tomorrow. Because we all know that every small business is different. So let's dive right in. Hey guys, guess what today is? Today is the day that I'm sending my calendars off to the printer. Because next Wednesday, my boyfriend's brother is coming over to the island and I really want him to pick them up and take them over here because that is going to save me a lot of courier and postage costs because I'll have like 8 boxes. So yeah, we're about to send them off. I've been using the same printer for the last 5 years. So good. He usually prints them in like 2 to 5 days. So I'm really excited. I'm off right now because I have a lesson in an hour. An art lesson. Let's go. I just finished putting all the information into Australia Post Business for my labels. However, there are a couple of people that pick local pickup, but their addresses are like all around Australia. They could be visiting Kangaroo Island, I don't know, but I just messaged them out to see if they needed to have shipping. And once I hear back from those people, I will... You guys leaning? We'll be able to print all the labels. Yes. Very excited, very excited. Caught you guys just in time. I am going to, right now I'm going to go pack an original painting and then organize my stock. So chapter 1 is knowing your product and understanding what you're selling, because I feel like so many people start a small business without really determining and understanding what they're selling. Because if you don't understand what you're selling, how are you going to convince or make someone else want to buy it if you yourself don't understand? So I want you to, if you are starting a small business, it's really, really beneficial to do an audit of your knowledge on the product or how your business is going. And that is by answering what, when, why, how, and who. And when people get to your social media page or their website, they should easily be able to find out that information. And what I mean by that is, what is your product? Like, they should instantly be able to see what your small business is about. When did you start your small business? That might be also relevant. Who started the small business? Who are you? How did it start? How did it start? They want to know the story. And most importantly, why? Why are you starting your small business? Like 1.5 hours. It took so much longer than I expected. Everything usually does when you're preparing stock and cutting it up, or if you're shipping. Now I have to do the same thing for all the A3s, and I think there are a lot of A3s because nobody wanted to buy an A3 calendar, so that's fun. We're going to go suss it out, and then I'm going to go and pick up some wool and make all the little packs. So basically I'm doing this so I don't lose any money. I even think I make money on my little packs, just a few dollars, but better than nothing, better than throwing the stock out. So I'm going to go and do a audit on my own small business and myself as an artist, so you guys know kind of what I mean when I say you need to understand and showcase what, when, why, how, and who. Firstly, when you first see my social media page and my website, you instantly know that I'm an artist or an illustrator, more so that paints whimsical portraits and landscapes in watercolor, and occasionally I will say when I started. I started creating art only when I opened up my art gallery, which was at the beginning of 2022, which also how I started kind of ties into the when of me opening my little art gallery. And who I am, I think that's pretty obvious. I am a young 20-year-old girl that lives in a little rural town in Australia. And why is something I need to work on, because I feel like my why is stated in my bio, inspiring your inner child, but I rarely actually talk about my why in depth. And my why in depth is because I want to inspire you to connect with your inner child, to reach out to your most authentic self, to follow your dreams, because when we are following and achieving our dreams, we can give the most back into the world. So that is my why in depth, and I actually need to get better at talking about it more. So now I want you guys to do the exact same thing on your own social media channels. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I pretty much left everything where it was last night so I can start off straight away when I come in this morning. I pretty much finished cutting all my calendars, so now I just need to pack all the packs, the 12 prints or the 12 postcards into plastic slips so I can get on to more exciting jobs like page 5 of my children's book. I'm so excited. It's been so long. Anyway, we're gonna get rolling pretty much. Now, doing this audit is so important, because when you understand your own small business and your own product, you will understand who you are selling to, and when you understand who you are selling, you will understand how to sell your product. Hey guys, I finally finished cutting all the calendars up, and now I thought, because I like to reuse stuff and I don't like wastage, so I thought it would be nice to reuse where all my A3 calendars were in the plastic bags, and I'm just going to put the nostalgia posters in them. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to pack up. So you might find that your target audience isn't even going to be on social media. You might find those people through wholesale orders at farmers markets and art fairs, or you might best be running ads on Facebook. It really depends who you are targeting. Maybe majority of your audience is going to be on social media, which is honestly a much younger age group which is on social media. But if your product is targeting grandmas and grandpas, then you're not going to find them by setting up a social media account. I just started packing while you guys were charging because my phone was flat, but I recently just finished watching Monica Rozak's YouTube video about how she quit her 9 to 5 and is a full-time creative now, and it really made me reflect on my goals and where I want to be in January 2025, and I thought I would share it with you guys. I'm gonna have to fix you sliding away. Do you reckon is this a good audio? As you guys know, ever since I opened up my own little art gallery in February 2022, I've always had a part-time job, either working multiple nights during the week, weekends. At the moment I have a part-time job where I work 1 or 2 days of the weekend, and obviously that takes time away from being creative or whatnot. I also work extremely hard trying to fit all the tasks and all the things that I do in my business, and it really made me think that I would love not only to be a full-time artist and being able to rely on my art as my full-time income. I mean, technically I do make enough, but it's just the security of being paid every Monday. I know there's money in my bank account, because being an artist or a small business or whatever you are, getting people to pay your invoices is sometimes very difficult. So yeah, and I was reflecting that not only would I love to be a full-time artist by January 2025, I would love to be able to illustrate my children's book full-time, because I think it was over 4 weeks ago, nearly a month, that I finished page 4. I have not started page 5 because I have been so busy preparing for my shop update, creating my calendars, preparing for the busy season, the busy tourist season, because guys, today is summer is coming. It is warm today, and that energy in the air, big things are coming. I also have two very, very big projects, side quests, exhibitions, projects that I'm releasing to you guys, videos coming in November and early December, and December is going to be like full on. So I think like my goal, I would love to be able to illustrate my children's book full time by January 2025. I just want to focus on what I really love and where I want to be, and that's obviously my children's book. That provides me the most joy by far and the most purpose in my life. And as you know, or now you know, I want to have the book published before I'm 24. So I got to get a move on, and I'd love to do at least 2 or 3 pages a month next year, starting in January. And each page takes 50 to 100 hours. So that's kind of like, obviously I have to do it full time. And of course I will be like obviously documenting that whole process here on YouTube, and I upload episodes on Instagram and TikTok as well. Anyway.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
Oh my god, guys, I finally finished. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to do a stock count of all the stock that I made up, and I'm also going to reorganize all my stock, make sure it's nice and tidy, do a bit of a studio clean and reorganize my stock around the shop, sweep, dust, all that stuff. And also I have some very new equipment for the markets this season that I want to show you, and then we'll be finished for the day, ready for the calendars tomorrow. Let's go.
While I'm singing this song to myself, I sing this softly to myself. Tore up my jeans on the fence. This iron road I cannot bend.
Okay,
but
guys,
my
I am
walking
going to
is
start
like
here. What is that mess? Disgusting. I'm going to start here, clean like all around here. This is pretty much okay. Just my carpet clean, pretty much dust, and then we're going to sort out the stock here, like organize everything ready for my calendars arriving tomorrow. So yeah, let's go.
I'm waking up early again.
Guys, guess what today is? It's packing day. All of my calendars arrived yesterday. Super excited to start packing them. I have set up a little desk because later in the day my boyfriend's brother is going to help me pack, because I want to pack all 250 of them ready to go. I have 30 orders that I need to ship out, another 70 that I want to pack ready for wholesale. So that's 100 out of the 250, but I want to like make the 250 today. Just get it done. Also, how cool is this purple string? I think it's gonna go so well with my bloom calendars. Love it. So yeah, let's get organized. I'm gonna set up all the stations ready, all the materials out, and start packing. Let's go. Okay, if you have not yet started your small business, you're in luck. If you have already, this might come as a bit of a shock to you because it did to me. I want you to set up your social media platforms as a small business from the very beginning. Now, if you're selling a product like hot sauce or equipment or maybe even like a dog blanket, you're fine because you are setting up your small business on social media right from the get-go. However, if you are an artist or a creator like myself, you aren't setting yourself up as a small business from the beginning. You're an artist and you're sharing your art and your world. And so when it comes time to selling prints or selling products, it can be really freaking difficult to turn your audience into selling customers that want to support you. Right now, in this day and age, there is so much content and we are consuming so much information online that I follow artists that I forget about, and I will see one of their posts fly by and be like, oh my god, I remember following them. But if you just have static posts, people aren't really going to remember your brand or remember your product or remember your art. People remember based on emotion. You could have the best product ever, you could have painted an absolute masterpiece, but people are going to forget about it unless there is an emotion attached to them finding your art. You need to be able to tell a story because people remember stories. And if you want to grow your account on social media, if you want to be able to generate more sales, you need to get people emotionally invested in the story. That is the only reason that I have been able to grow my account to over 100,000 and have been able to get people invested in my journey as a children's book author illustrator, and is the reason that people come back to every single episode that I release on illustrating and writing my children's book. Like, that is why they are there. So if you want to grow your account and also sustain that growth, you need to be able to tell a story of your brand. Not only will this make you memorable, but when it comes time for the shop update or the product launch, people will have a personal connection to what they are buying, rather than if you just do static posts or unemotional content. Good morning, guys. It's the Monday, and you know what we're doing today? It's around 1:30, and I'm gonna see how many calendars I can pack in 1 hour straight, and then I'm gonna be able to work out how much longer it's gonna take to pack me the rest of the calendars. We got like 200 to go roughly. But yeah, I'd like to pack as many as possible just to get it done, out of the way, then they're ready to go. I also need to pack quite a lot for the market I'm doing on Wednesday and all the other places that I want to drop calendars off to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, why don't we roll the time lapse right now? There are 3 people that work in your small business, and they are all you. There is the dreamer, the creator, and the laborer. The dreamer is the one who dreams big, sets the goals, is the entrepreneur. The creator is all about product creation, is about painting the picture, or is the YouTube editor. And then you also have the laborer. This is the person packing all the orders, doing all the social media scheduling, the bookwork, and the finances. In order to grow your business, you need to leverage all 3 people. You cannot be stuck as one person, because then you're not going to be able to grow your business in other ways. So think for a moment. In order to grow your business, where are you spending most of your time, and what person do you need to be more of in the future to grow? Morning, guys. I had a farmer's market yesterday on Wednesday. I also packed 80 calendars day before yesterday. So I think I have about 100 more to pack, and then we've done them all. By the way, nobody has helped me, even though I've asked for help. Everybody that I have asked dipped on me, and I was like, that's so annoying, because I was gonna get someone else. So I'm doing it on myself. My mum's actually coming in today, so I might ask her and rope her in to pack some for me. But before I packed my last bit of calendars, I had a wholesale order from Southern Ocean Lodge, and They ordered a lot of cards, which I packed a few nights ago, and they also ordered some of my Kangaroo Island prints that I've come back with. So we're going to cut them up and make sure they're all in sleeves before we go onto my calendars, because they are coming this afternoon to pick them up. So yeah. I also have been feeling a bit stressed and overwhelmed, and I'm really tired today. And I really, 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 oh my God, I really, really, really want to start illustrating my children's book, because, I'm so excited, and I've had so much beautiful response from my other children's book that I illustrated for another author. So I'm so excited to get mine out in the world, and I have so many ideas and side quests that go alongside my children's book that I want to create, Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Lastly, the reason that I am still here today in my gallery creating art is that I have constantly taken bigger and bigger risks with my business. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. And so if you want to grow to new heights and you want to grow rapidly and successfully, then you need to take calculated risks. I want you to take a little small risk, whether that's doing a farmer's market, whether that's launching a new product. It could be literally anything outside your comfort zone, but I want you to take one risk for your small business at the end of the year. And if it fails, well, you have learned new skills that will allow your business to grow in 2025. Thank you so much for watching my video. All the best to all my small business owners and artists out there. Love you, and I'll see you next week for another YouTube video on my children's book, actually. Love you.